Well, hello, YouTube. It's been a week or two since I've done an update. And I've just been tinkering with stuff. I got some cleaning done. I kind of cleaned up this area of the shop a bit. I don't know if you remember from my last video, but I had a big pile of plywood here. I went through and cleaned all up. And I don't even know why I was saving half that pile of plywood. A lot of it was just junk plywood. I thought I had some good pieces in there. I guess that's why I had it all stacked up there. A lot of it I was able to use for this project. I got to this. Basically just built some slides for my storage boxes to slide into. I can put one there, but I didn't realize this until I was done, but my hold down you can't see it. Comes down through there, so I just put a shelf in there and I'm putting my Craig screws box up in there. That's for there, right there for now. Later I'll be looking for them and I won't remember where I put them. So don't know what else to say about that, really. It's kind of a project I've been meaning to do for a while and I just finally got to it. Used up a lot of the junk I had laying around here. Then there used to be a cabinet sitting right here. In fact, you can see the outline of it right there in the dirt. I got it up here. And this cabinet was a cabinet I started building maybe 2 years ago, if not more. Back when I was doing repair work for my aunt's shop, they would buy, they would go to like estate sales, like buy up all the furniture and basically resell it. I would do like the fixing of anything that needed to be fixed, or sometimes I did some refinishing work. It just depended on what kind of condition the furniture was in. And they were going to start selling some of my work. And this is what we came up with, because they said they were always having people come in their shop looking for islands. So I kind of came up with this design. This was going to be like, there was going to be 3 of them. There used to be 2 boxes sitting over there that I said I was going to break down, which the parts for them are right here. So I got that taken care of and out of the way. I just got to find a spot to store that stuff right now. But there was going to be 3 of them. This was the high-end model. There was going to be like a mediocre price one and then like a really cheap one, basically made out of pine and shitty plywood. And that would be painted. And I was building the most expensive one first. I was kind of skeptical on some of the things my aunt said she wanted, so I kind of dragged my feet actually building this thing, because I didn't think they would ever sell in their shop, because even though people come in looking for that kind of stuff, I don't think they were looking. The kind of people they had coming into their shop was not the kind of people that spend the kind of money something like this cost. Because I got wood dovetail drawers that are going in it. I can't remember if I bought KV or Accurite tracks for it. These right over here. They look like the Accurate, so those were more expensive tracks. The doors for it are right here. And then the top was a nice butcher style block. And I ran 2 pieces of walnut through it, just to jazz it up a little bit. So I'm finally finishing up this cabinet. Finishing the inside. Now this cabinet, I use General Finishes water-based products on that, and that was actually this is actually the first time I used those products was on this cabinet. But I was using I forget what they call their finish, their top coat on something last fall, and I left it out here and it froze. But I also had this I picked up. I must have just picked it up to try it or something, but this is basically the same stuff. A water-based Minwax. So I've been using this to finish up where the General Finishes left off, basically. Because I used the General Finishes project, and I actually kind of liked it. It wasn't too bad. It was a little bit different than I expected, because it's, you know, in the cabinet shop I work at full time, we basically just spray everything with a catalyzed lacquer. You spray it and it's done, basically. And well, you sand it. We put 2 coats on. We put we do a sealer coat, then we sand that with 320. Then we basically put a top coat over it, and we're done. So any of this hand type finishing is a little different than what I'm used to. And definitely working with a water-based product is definitely a lot different than what I'm used to. But I'm basically using this to finish off the inside here. And I'll probably use it on the outside too, because it seems to be working good enough for... I don't see why I need to run all the way into Milwaukee to a store that actually sells the General Finishing products. I suppose I could buy it offline too, but I don't know, I'm using that on the drawers and everything. I got 2 coats on already. And one thing I've really noticed with using these water-based products is like the first the first coat is, it's basically a sander coat. I mean, you put it on, you about sand it all off to get it back smooth again. But after that, it seems to build pretty fast, it seems like. And it stays halfway smooth. I mean, this is the second coat, and I'm not really finding anything of too concern. Like maybe through there, but the grain of it is kind of rougher through there anyway, so I think 3 coats will be fine for the inside of the cabinet. I might do like the bottoms of the drawers. I might put like a 4th on there just to give it a little bit of a protective shell. So that's the story of that cabinet. And I really haven't decided if I'm going to try selling this on my own, or I know the girlfriend says this will look nice in our house, so it might go in our house. Might become like a bar cabinet or something for us. Oh, and it's getting wheels on it too. I mean, that was kind of like the whole idea of these islands we were doing. And I finally got this project done. This stand was the old stand to my old table saw down there. I should just throw that thing away. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, it works, but it's in pretty bad shape. It's gotten a lot of use over the years. It's kind of tired. But I made this platform that I moved my drill press to this, and I bolted it down because it was just too high on this workbench over here. Before this table was basically at eye level for me. Now this jet is basically eye level for me, so I'm above what I'm working on now, and when I need to build a table on this yet for doing, because the main reason why I bought this was to drill hinges out with. Since a lot of what I do is like I make cabinets. But I'm going to use that for other things too, but I definitely want a nice jig set up on that for drilling the European style hinges out on these things. I don't think I really got too much other than that. Last couple of weeks it's been nice out, so I've been trying to get stuff done outside, getting the garden in, getting lawn work taken care of. So usually I've only had about an hour or two at a time to come out here and think around with anything. And some of the jobs I had lined up to do this summer kind of fell through, or we're going a different way with them. We're going to buy cabinets instead of having me make them, because it just works out better financially if for them, which whatever, I still get paid for installing them and stuff, so which gives me more time to work on my own crap out here. So I mean, it does suck I'm not making any money building anything out here, but this is just a side job for me. I don't need the money from the side job to live. I mean, all the money I make off stuff I build out here is pretty much for fun. More tools, stuff like that, Funding my own projects and stuff. So yeah, that's my shop update for the week, and you guys have a good week.